It 10 years to get revenge on my racist neighbor. But I got it. Long story short, when I was 18, Super White Susan called the cops on me for being black and getting off work late. I'm tripping, my bad. Suspicious activity in a suburban development. Translation, we was the only black family on the street, and Super White Susan was the head of the homeowners association. That's why I call her Super White Susan. Fast forward to yesterday, I'm at my mom's house and I'm picking up the kids. Before I even got a chance to get out the car, Super White Susan came up to my car door like, not to be rude, but I'm gonna be rude. So then I thought to myself, what diabolical plan can I come up with to get her back? This is how the conversation went.
Not to be rude, but you can't be parking here.
What if dogs lick us because they know we have bones inside of us? I'm so sorry. It just happens when I get nervous. Continue.
Okay, like I was saying, you can't be parking here. I'm trying to...
Who let the dogs out? It was Taylor Swift. T Swift let the dogs out.
What's going on?
Yeah, it was something in my throat. Go ahead.
Just next time, just go ahead and make a turn.
Absolutely. Your belly button's the old mouth. What was that last
I'm so sorry. I see you have a lot on your plate. You have a wonderful day.
Beanbags are just boneless sofas.
Super White Susan. Super White Susan.
I love it.
Christmas Eve 2017. I am 6 months pregnant, waddling my fat in the store, and I'm trying to help this woman, and it turns out we don't have in stock what she wants, and she just starts losing her because we've ruined her Christmas by not having the item in stock. We'd had it since September. She'd just waited till Christmas Eve to get it, but whatever. After she left, we realized she'd left behind a bunch of shopping she'd done at other stores. And I could see her. She was still just outside the store. I could have waddled my fat pregnant that she'd just insulted out to go give her bags back. But I didn't. Instead, I took them to center management that were closing in 5 minutes time, which means whatever was in those bags, she didn't get back until Boxing Day. You want to accuse me of ruining Christmas? I'll do it properly.
Excuse me, shall I call you the Grinch?
This is the worst thing I've ever done. Every year I go back to my old elementary school because they have a sort of fun fair so they can make money for the school. So every year I go back and like support the school, but really I'm just buying myself stuff. So this particular year, my mom and I go to the fun fair to put some money towards the school and go to the silent auction and buy ourselves a spa treatment and some random fancy hats. And I go to the silent auction part and I see a children's art kit and I'm like immediately, mine. I will do whatever it takes to make that art kit mine. So I write my name under the silent auction. If you don't know how silent auction works, your name has to be the last on the list with the highest bid by the time the timer ends. Like yours has to be the very last. So I write my name under the art kit. I leave, I come back, I see a 10-year-old writing her name under mine. So I write my name again. I leave, I come back, I see her writing her name again. Immediately it becomes clear to me that she's my one true foe in this world and that it's the world versus me versus her. So I write my name again, and then immediately it becomes clear to her that I am her one true enemy, and we start bursting off writing our names one by one over and over again under the others. She's got her parents stationed around the gym to make sure that she knows when I write my name, but I got my parents stationed around the gym to let me know when she writes her name. And I could have let it go, but every child has to be humbled at some point in their childhood, and I would be proud to be that person for her. So there's 5 minutes left in the auction. She's the last one with her name on the list. I wait 4 minutes and 50 seconds, then I start writing my name as painfully slowly as possible, and she's crowded around me watching me, trying to get me to move, and I'm like, excuse me, I forgot my phone number. It's going to take a few seconds. I write my name on the list with 1 second to spare. I'm officially the winner of the art kit. This little gremlin tries to pick up the pen and write her name anyways, and I'm like, sorry, no, timer's closed. I'm a bitch. Let's skip over it. Half an hour later, my mom and I come back to hear the names read out for everyone who's won each auction item, and her name gets read for the art kit. And my mom's like, how is this possible? So we go to look at the list. She snuck into the gym after everyone had left to write her name, even though it was way past the deadline. So my mom, because she'll go to war for much less, goes up to the people who work at the auction, and she's like, you can't let her into the gym to do that because it was an inside job. The people working there let her in. And then the little girl walks up to my mother with her mother at her side and goes, she hit me. She was accusing my mother of child abuse, and her mom was just watching it like, mom was like, I would never. My father is dumbfounded. My father does not know what to do for the first time in his life, but I knew what to do. Child abuse accusations in a children's school we do not attend as high schoolers and grown-ups. We got in the car and left. If you were that girl who accused my mother of child abuse to win an auction art kit, well played.
That was the best story ever! Ah! I don't know, we might have a new petty queen.
The neighborhood Karen is at it again. So I was notified by the HOA that someone had made a complaint about my planters and my garden gnomes, stating they were too scary for the children. Clearly vicious. Yep, the stuff nightmares are made of. Oh no, they might be scarred for life. But What my pink fuzzy bathrobe and slipper wearing, rat dog owning Karen neighbor doesn't know is that the president of the HOA is a very long time friend of mine. And she doesn't know that I'm a petty. I custom make props and other items for trade shows, haunted houses, and movies. So over the next couple of weeks, I plan to make an entire army of garden gnomes. I'm thinking over 100. Don't play with me, Karen. Because I can out petty you any day of the week.
I would listen to this lady.
A lot of people are petty, yeah. I'm not really a petty person, but I have this weird guilty pleasure. And you can't judge me, yeah, because you probably have one as well. That's a problem. You definitely have one. If you say you don't have one, you are lying through your teeth. I don't even know if it should be called a guilty pleasure. I think it should be called like a petty pleasure. Anyways, I have this thing, yeah. When I join a long queue, I get pissed off in it. No one likes to stay in a long queue. Man said you just have to stand for ages just to buy something, just to benefit another company. Like you have to wait your turn to be a victim of capitalism. That's very annoying. So I'll be in a queue for ages just annoyed. And I get dizzy from standing for too long because I got some B-Tech blood cells. They don't work properly. But once I've reached the end of the queue and I bought whatever I needed to buy, I always look back to see if the queue was longer than when I first joined it. I don't know why, yeah, but if I look back and I see that the queue is longer than when I first joined it, it makes me happy. Like I actually get a surge of dopamine. My thought process is, I had to wait for long, but people that came after me had to wait for even longer. Like, it genuinely makes me feel content with my queuing experience. But when I look back here and the queue is shorter than when I first joined it, I feel genuine anger. Like I actually just get pissed off. I'm not toxic, by the way. I'm not toxic. But I don't know why queues have my mental state in a headlock like this. I think queues should be illegal. They are harming our mental health.
Petty can be just a feeling. It doesn't have to be an action.
Shortly after the parks reopened, my husband and I went to Magic Kingdom and ate lunch at Pecos Bill. Seating was a little difficult to come by, but we ended up finding a table, sat down, and started eating our lunch. Right after we sat down, a woman started standing behind us. We'll name her Karen. Karen is standing behind us, waiting for us to finish eating so she can have our table the second we get up. Fine, whatever. In the meantime, a woman sitting diagonally across from us had her little girl with her, and her little girl seemed really tired, exhausted, maybe even a little dehydrated. The mom asked if she could have our stool, which we were not using. We said, of course, go for it. Karen then steps in and tells the mother, no, you can't have that. We're going to sit here as soon as they're done eating, and we need all of the stools. So my husband and I said, no, you go ahead and take the stool. We're nowhere near done eating. When I tell you we ate our nachos one molecule at a time, we sure did.
Did you stare at her too while you ate every morsel? My high school biology teacher hating me and always kicking me out of class. So I married his brother and now I'm his kid's aunt! Ah! You weren't ready for this, Petty, let's be honest.
Someone's like tailgating your and you know what? You just say to yourself, fine.
Howdy, stranger. Let me help you out there. Full disclosure, bit of a here. But you see, what you do is you don't summon the brakes, right? You move over. You move over for them, right? Get out their way. And then you wait till they come alongside, and then you like motion at them like the window, and they're like, what? You're like, window! When they roll it down, you go, your back tire, it's flat. You got it flat. Now this motherfucker gonna pull over. He gonna say thank you, put his blinker on, pull to the side of the road. And that's where he'll stay, looking at his tires, trying to figure out which one's flat. But none of them are. And now he's off the road, out of your way, causing no problems, and you've delayed him. More than speeding ever sped him up. You're welcome.
Thank you. Wow.
So my school has senior parking, right? You buy a spot, you get a payment, that spot's reserved for you for the rest of the year, right? However, for the last 2 weeks, different people, every single day, have been parking in my spot. And so I went to the office and I was like, hey, what can you guys do about this? And the office lady was like, oh, I think we're supposed to ticket people for that. But I had to go talk to the SROs. And so I went and talked to the SROs and they were like, hey, we actually can't do anything about it. So, you know, you can just suffer. And I was like, excuse me, no. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and bring out my inner Karen, and I printed my own parking passes. I made them myself, school logo and everything, and I will be putting these on every single car that parks in my spot from now on. Hopefully it goes well. We'll see.
Sweetheart's got time today. I love this for you, bestie.
Our HOA decided to send us a letter saying they're going to fine us every day until we fix our patchy grass. Those motherfuckers turned off the water on the 15th. The water that we pay for so that we can use it throughout the year. They turned it off and never turned it back on. So a bunch of people had to start using the water from their houses instead of the irrigation water to water their stuff. So they sent us a letter saying that they were going to fine us for patchy grass. So I walked around my whole neighborhood and found every patchy part of the grass I could find that was under the HOA's business and sent it to them saying we were going to start finding them because as the residents of this great neighborhood, we don't deserve to have patchy grass when we drive in our neighborhood. All HOAs.
Isn't it kind of counterproductive to turn off the water when that grass needs to be watered? Isn't that what this whole thing is about? Or is it more about being a carrot?
I work in a call center for an airline, and I often get calls from like this lady. I've been looking all over your website, and there's no way on here to guarantee that my daughter has a peanut-free flight. Oh, simple answer, because there is no way to guarantee that. What do you mean? Because there may be guests who bring snacks on board with them, because it is allowed. So you would just let them board the plane and endanger my daughter? Well, I do apologize for this group of random strangers who have not taken you and your family into consideration. Let me speak to your supervisor. Somebody there has got to be able to do something. Do you plan on taking the supervisor on this flight with you? You think you're funny. Not at all, ma'am. I'm simply trying to help you sort this out because what you're trying to do simply cannot be done. You better come up with a suggestion right now. Well, I do have one suggestion, but I don't believe you'll enjoy it. What? Buy all the rest of the seats on this flight. But what you gonna do if the pilot has peanuts?
It's a very good question. You can't expect an entire plane to be cleared out for your daughter.
One time I told someone on here that I hope they step on a jellyfish the next time they go to the beach. One time this boy was shaming some woman for having an fans account. I told him I hope his mom has a fans account with his grandma. I told another guy I hope he steps on a Lego. I told another guy that I hope his favorite band breaks up.
Oh God! Oh, it just keeps going and going and going.
I went to the mall today because I had to do Christmas shopping, right? I was driving on a one-way street and this old white lady rolled her window down and she said, "Get out of the road, you And I said, "Ma'am, you know you're driving on the wrong side of the road, right?" She wanted me to move, but she was driving on the wrong side of the road. She said, "I'm gonna call security." I said, "Call them, ma'am. The only person here breaking the rules is you." She didn't like that I said that. So she was rolling her window up and she said, "Have a Merry Christmas." And guess what? She had to put her little ugly in reverse and reverse out of there because I didn't let her through.
Flight attendant wouldn't let this guy stand up to stretch. So he did this the whole flight.
With the shoes off too, eh? Okay, but then you're not just getting revenge on Karen, the flight attendant. You're also inconveniencing the rest of the flight. Him, I'm gonna make you my wife. Me, let's see. Put your money where your mouth is. Thanks, I asked for a joke on the inside of the box. Guess your employees think insulting me was hilarious. They put a mirror! They taped your mirror! Get it? Cause he's a joke. Don't ruin the joke, Charlotte. Just move on. And I love learning history because sometimes you learn things that's not widely known. Just like how Beethoven's Für Elise was actually made for one of his students that he was in love with named Therese. She was a mediocre piano player, so he made a melody so easy that even she could play it and impress people, hence the very iconic tune in the beginning. But then he finds out that she was engaged to a different man, and so Beethoven basically made the other part so that she could never play it, and if that's not petty culture, then I don't know what is! Ah! Some petty history over here, alright. You are not allowed to do anything that begins with the words, "Hey, y'all, watch this." Why not? What if it's tame? My husband pissed me off, and he thinks he finna sit in the living room and watch TV in peace. So I downloaded the LG remote app and keep turning the TV off from the bedroom. He came in here and I acted like I was sleeping. So now he thinks we have ghosts. Good. Got told to F off by the mom of the family in Greg's, who were stood right up my arse when I politely asked them if they could stand back a couple of meters. As a result, I was forced to buy the last slice of pizza that their son said he wanted, and he cried. But you're taking it out on the child. The child is innocent in these matters. The mom has to now deal with a crying child. That's so mean. My husband pissed me off, so when he wasn't looking, I poured water on the floor in front of the dishwasher. He's been fixing it for the past 2 hours. I can't find the leak! Where's the leak? I'm still logged into my ex's Netflix, and sometimes I go onto his profile and skip a few episodes of Peaky Blinders for him. So when he goes to continue watching, it's in completely the wrong place. That's unacceptable. unacceptable. Not allowed. This is so mean. So upsetting. I'm upset for him. What did he do? Come on. What did he realistically do to deserve that? Because, like, in my books, you would have had to have done something really bad. How petty can you get? I once edited a Wikipedia page to win an argument. Oh my God! No, you didn't! I forgot that you can do that. At the bar I work at, I love it. If our food, drinks, or service is not up to your expectations, please lower your expectations. You gotta put the management on there, otherwise Karen's gonna get a little upset. You really took the handles off the nightstand? Are you kidding me? You can still open it, can you? My cousin punched my wall, left a hole, and started laughing. When he got his first house, I went over and punched a hole right into the wall. I waited 11 years to do that. That pettiness was festering for 11 years. All right, we got a lovely lady taking a bathroom selfie with a very cute outfit on. Love your skirt, babe. And I'ma keep on flexing because y'all ain't mad enough. I don't know if you know, but yo pad lying on the counter right next to the toothbrush. Face mask. Say you swear to God that's a mask and not a pad. Hurry up. Swear to our Lord and Savior that that is not a pad. I just bought a house and can't nobody come in it. Shout out to the Most High. Virtual Property Realty. You right, can't nobody come in. Neither can you. We told you 20 times now, we did not accept your credit. At Virtual Property Realty. And like I said, nobody tell y'all to check it. Either give me the key to get in or give me the key to get in. Regardless, I'ma get in. They told us you had moved a bed in. We will be there to move it tomorrow. Move these hands first. Catch these hands, Virtual Property Realty. A born B word. Why did you edit your face on top of mine?
Huh?
What do you mean, huh? Your profile picture is me with someone else's face on top.
Huh?
Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, look at the two. Oh, yeah, that's her room and everything. Look at that, like, orange painting in the back. POV, you caught him lying. When I get home. You stay lying. Okay, so he sends a photo. Look at me, I'm at home. That picture is from September 10th, 2021 at 9:32 a.m. How can she tell this? Because the metadata from every photo that you take is saved. If you want to be doing this, make sure you take a screenshot. So that is the photo that is saved, and that is the metadata that is saved, and then send that. God! Amateurs! Please post his response. Yes, let's see the response. Bro, I can just text you later. Wow, okay. You're the one tripping and instigating. So now you're gaslighting? She just caught you lying. You have nothing to say for yourself? Where are you? Bye, it's a live pic too. Oh, yes. Yeah, live pics are sketch. Because not only is what you took in the picture in the photo, it's also a few seconds after and a few seconds before. Guys, this is why you take a screenshot of the old pic on the day you want to send it. Ha ha ha, no, you have to screenshot it, then send it. Ugh, men. Classic micro Brazilian. Do you like this one? Carla, no Brazilian, nothing. It's a family trip, but you like her in it. Nice. Oh! But he says that she's not on a family trip. How do you know? Please, me. My husband doesn't have a Twitter, please. Okay, he sends a screenshot. Babe, why? LOL, it's a joke. Oh my God, can't you take a joke? Okay, but that's like not what you're telling people on Twitter. Oh, what a funny joke. You're talking about desiring people that are not your husband. Collider tweets, James Gunn says he would make an R-rated Scooby-Doo 3 if he had the time. James Gunn responds, I love you guys, but that isn't what I said. And the article title is full-on false. It's clickbait. According to Variety, Halle Bailey has been cast as Kitty Pryde, Shadow Cat in the upcoming X-Men movie. Halle responds, this is not true. Dang, I feel like this is like a real thing for like nerd culture, you know what I mean? Like the Marvel universe and stuff and like DC Comics. Do I look like I fly economy? Sitting right behind the exit row, guy takes his feet stretched out pic with a caption, "Do I look like I sit economy? Sent from economy." Oh, wow. Oh yeah, okay. No, there's no exit row in business class. Look at all your legroom, dude. Wow. You are so cool. Karma Farmer on anti-work gets called out by airport goer in Austin, Texas subreddit. All the Starbucks employees at the Austin airport just walked out. I don't know what the deal is, but I just walked past here. It's open and serving coffee. Also, FYI, airport restaurant employees are subcontractors for a single company and not employees of a brand itself. So whatever Starbucks does as a company has little to no effect on these folks. Wait. You're saying that someone lied on the internet?
Impossible. This has never happened before.
All right, we got some boys on a live stream. Oklahoma PD, why you blocked our main page like we wouldn't see this? Yeah, that's definitely the face of someone who just got caught. Sandra Leslie, 75. Looking spicy, Sandra. Oh, that's not Sandra. Is this who I am to expect is behind all those, like, creepy accounts that pop up where they steal your friends' photos and everyone's like, go delete the account? That has never happened to me, I don't think, because nobody thinks I'm pretty enough. Went to wash my car and realized someone stole my whole license plate. What the F? Just seen a guy take a license plate that said, "I'm baby," off a car. This world is crazy. Went to Utah and ran off with some guy's license plate. $3.50 for the plate, tap in. Oh yeah, me too. I also saw that. You should send me $350 for the plate. Did I get the joke? I don't think so.
That's okay.
What's going on with my cat's mouth? Not your cat. I subscribe to this cat's so do I. She's fine and just likes to crunch.
It's just a crunchy kitty. There's nothing wrong with it.
I can pick it up today. Please send me your cell phone number. Why do you need my phone number? For verification your post. No, this is a known scam. You get my phone number, ask me to verify some code after you generate a Google Voice or other phone number to verify my post, then use that to impersonate me. Is that really a scam? That's kind of messed up. Nigeria is 99.9% ethnic Nigerians and is the most successful country in the continent. Homogeneous countries are almost always successful. No such thing as ethnic Nigerians. Nigerian is a nationality. There are over 200 ethnic groups in Nigeria. This person woke up and chose facts. Scammer got a hold of local artist Instagram and messaged me. Yo, I passed you outside a second ago. My bad, what's up? Need you to help me on something. Anything, dude. I'm trying to forward payment to someone now, and I'm on limit now. Bank not letting me send it. Can you lend me? Need you to help me on it. Once the limit is cleared, 12 o'clock, we'll forward it back immediately. Please, can you? Do me a favor, tell me what I just said to you in the green room and what I look like today. Thought so. I think I get somewhat what this person is trying to use as a scam, but not very effective, eh? 21-week-old baby doing exercise in her mother's belly. When my girl was 3, she said, "Mommy, I remember when I could hear you, but I couldn't see you. I couldn't stand up and everything was pink." She remembered. Yes, indeed. That is amazing. That's not physically possible. People don't develop memory until after 2 years. Quit the BS, plus it's pitch black in there. I know, I remember. Was one of the few lucky ones to be chosen for an early test screening of Spider-Man No Way Home. Y'all not ready for this. As someone who's been to a few of these, specifically for comic book movies, they never let you keep your phone, even if you did have one, to take it out and take a pic in front of security. Everyone signs NDAs. If you openly tweet, they have you on record. Oh, you're so cool. You went to Spider-Man before everyone else. How cool. Only piece of jewelry which she has I can actually afford. Link in bio. Please, that picture is so badly edited. Billy never wore that necklace. This is fake. That Photoshop is so bad, that's not even something she would wear. Oh yeah, look at that. Billie Eilish wearing some butterflies around her neck is kind of like... never would happen. Very unprofessional. Do yourself a favor and go elsewhere. Rob, you've never been here. I do, however, remember you from my previous clinic where you harassed me for asking you to wear a mask. The rules of the business at the time last October, including screaming cuss words in my face in the lobby. I'm absolutely thrilled that you haven't come to my new clinic, as you were not welcome here. We have incredible clients who have a mutual respect for not only me as their doctor, but for my staff as well. Bad behavior like yours is not tolerated, nor should it be. Good riddance. The trash took itself out. You will never have my business again. Oh my god, thank you so much. Very bad quality naan, expensive with garbage taste. They don't even know how to make pink tea. I'm very disappointed. Thanks, we appreciate your feedback. Gandu, we've been closed for over a month, so we don't know where you got your naan from. Very bad quality. So bad, it doesn't even exist. Homemade rose flavored Turkish delight. Yummy. OP can't give you the recipe because they're not homemade. The picture belongs to a Turkish delight shop. People who are asking for a recipe could try this. Why you gotta lie about Turkish delights? Don't do me like that, okay? I love Turkish delights. Hi, I saw a post about postpartum joint pains. How are you? I'm dealing with aches and pains everywhere. Never had this before. You're having postpartum pains? Yes. That's interesting, as you previously commented on an issue with your swimmers. Leakage after bowel movements. What a weird thing to lie about. Are people really that desperate for attention? My grandpa found this small creature in his home in Florida, US. Oh, it's so cute. So small. Considering this species of bat is native to Europe and Asia, and this photo is from a Daily Mail article in 2010, I'm gonna guess you're lying for karma. Not cool, my dude. Nope, I don't want to hear it. Unacceptable. Cleopatra was fully 100% black. Gal is not. And this is not some stage theater. This is real life movie biopic, so she can't. Provide research supporting your claims or STFU. Can I suggest a quick Google search and read up about Cleopatra because that lady was Greek. And people wonder why the rest of the world thinks Americans are the dumbest people on earth. She was Macedonian. Maybe this person is thinking of Nefertiti? A quick Google search will prove you wrong. Clarkson will absolutely be fuming this morning. Jeremy Clarkson shocked as protesters dump mushroom compost on his Range Rover. And he responds, it's bollocks. You've got my number, call me before running this non-story. But how are we supposed to clickbait? Lies are so much better than the truth. Humans are also animals. Humans don't belong in the animal kingdom, they belong in the Jesus kingdom. Forgot to switch to your second account, huh? Yeah. My uncle, a retired fisherman, volunteered to build his first grandson's crib. There were mixed reactions. Really, dude? 2015 New York-based creator Joseph Reginella had no idea it would go viral. Reginella, who works as a sculptor and toy designer, initially made the shark attack bed as a humorous gift to his close friend. It makes sense that a sculptor made that, because that is very impressive. I can't really see someone who's not skilled in art and sculpture making that. But by all means, lie about it on the internet. I'll put it in one of my videos. I don't care. Maya Jama is terrified of doing live TV over fear she could mess up her career. You lot are so... I did not say that. I'm not terrified. It's literally my job. I was asked what can be scary about live TV and answered. Headlines are so misleading when you actually look at the quotes. They go off. I hate it here. Correct, because a lie is so much more interesting than the truth. How are they supposed to get clicks that will bring people to their website to look at the advertisements that are on their website? Tell the truth? Inconceivable. My date at the beach. Good company of a great woman. This isn't your date. It's an album cover. And you Photoshop the title out. Wow. Oh my goodness. You are fake news. I know, bro. I never said I went on a date with this chick. I just posted it as my date at the beach. So how about no? Misleading headlines, fake news. Are we feeling left out? How about a good blocking? Yeah, that should fix things right up, bro. Love that little double down attempt. I never said that. Let me read what you wrote. My date at the beach. Good company of a great woman. Well, those were some dirty liars, dirty, filthy liars that most definitely didn't get away with it. Don't forget, if you lie on the internet, you're gonna end up in one of my videos. Up to you. A guy at work me off. I placed this Craigslist ad with his phone number. 2 free goats, hablas español. He spent the rest of the day getting calls every 15 minutes or so. Really? For 2 free goats? I once had a colleague I hated. He was very condescending and really arrogant. So I put an extra Bluetooth receiver in his computer for a computer mouse and kept the mouse in my drawer. I would just open my drawer and it would f his shit right up. Kept it going for like 2 months. He was about to murder the world when I thought I better stop. How I took revenge. I removed all the vowel keys on your keyboard. When I was a kid, my grandma had these really expensive chocolates. You'd have to earn. Wow, like Trunchbull? Very rarely I or my mom did. That really bugged me, so I ended up sneaking in and licked every single chocolate. Revenge has never been as sweet as when I was 4 years old. I'd totally do that too. No soliciting. We are too broke to buy anything. We know who we are voting for. We have found Jesus. Seriously, unless you are selling Thin Mints, please go away. We were sitting by a pool once, and a woman stood over my wife and started spraying sunscreen all over herself and my wife. We asked her nicely to please move, and she ignored us and kept spraying. When we left, I took one of her flip-flops with me. Yes, take it home. My younger sister was notorious for shaving in the tub and not rinsing it out when she was done.
Pubes everywhere.
Excellent. Favorite. One day she was taking a bath and I asked her to rinse when she was done because I plan on taking a bath afterwards. She told me to F off. So I reached in my pants, snipped off a chunk of... tossed them in the tub with her and walked out. Oh my god. Okay, so I feel like pettiness comes out with the siblings. You know what I mean? The siblings... changed all of his other girlfriends' numbers to his mom's number. She wasn't a fan of all the pics. Love that. Love that for you. Not for her, but I love that for you. Cheating husband. While his devoted wife was taking care of his sick mother, Linny was having affairs with 2 women at the same time. Luann and Vivian. That is a big sign. And I'm here for this. I'm here for this sign. Whoever stole my Romney yard sign, thanks for the inspiration. P.S. Come on my property again. One off U.S. Marine and his Second Amendment rights will greet you. I just wish I had that accent so I could just tell people, get off my property! I'm itching to say that. I tossed all her shoes out and only left these in the closet. Oh. Go away! I didn't even know they made heel Crocs. Shame on you. An abomination. How do they even say that? Looks like it's gonna break. Grandpa finally died sale. Holy shit. I ate the last biscuit, even though I didn't like it because I knew you did. Ha! Hashtag how I took revenge. Gave phone number to every telemarketing firm in the country. Oh, that's just mean. That's mean. But I love it. I signed them up for Jehovah's Witness visits. Preferred time, 7 a.m. Saturdays. Excellent. I love that for them. My psycho grandma's garage sale. Posting the old pics. Oh. Wow. Oh, that's mean. Oh, wow. My ex cheated with a married man. He now lives with her. He is a POS, but anyway, I still have login for her DVR. I logged in, erased all her shows, then recorded only the show Cheaters. I like that, Redman2532. Nicely done. I had a boss whom I couldn't stand. One day she banned microwave popcorn in the office because she hated the smell. How can you hate the smell of microwave popcorn? About a month later, I bought one of those USB drives that had scented oil inside. Scented like butter popcorn. I plugged it into the side of her desktop. Took her 6 months to figure it out. My ex cheated on me but never changed his Spotify password, so occasionally I log in and when I can tell that he's listening to music, I change it to Nickelback. Love this for you.
We love this. Good job.
Unscrewed all the seasoning caps and just set them on top. But then you gotta wait until they're actually cooking something to get your petty revenge. And also, you're not necessarily gonna see it. But that's good. We had a guy in our office take a in the bathroom every day after lunch and it would stink up the whole office. The manager asked everyone who needed to vacate their bowels to please use the lobby bathroom since our office was small and we only had one bathroom. He didn't listen. Fortunately, he was like clockwork, so 5 minutes before he went in, I took all the toilet paper. Oh, that's petty. That's right, I forced the man to live with a dirty Excellent. Excellent. Checkmate. Kid stole my water bottle. I opened it up and left it inside his backpack. Oh, that's cold. That's cold. No pun intended. No pun intended at all. Wow, I'm impressed with myself. Reward for Eddie. Black Manx. Is that how I say that? White markings on his belly, no tail. 6 years old, red collar with tags, overweight, mews all day and night demanding attention. Won't stay off countertops. Eats directly from unattended plates. Knocks glasses, bottles, vases onto floor. Various expensive ailments. Doesn't do tricks or anything of interest. Will give this cat to whoever returns my car keys. Lost here last Thursday. Dang, taking out your pettiness on a cat, eh? My missus leaves tea bags in the sink, so I put them in her wallet. Fair. Definitely fair. People that leave tea bags in the sink are from...
I'm talking to you. No, don't just, oh, I'm just gonna put it in the garbage later. You're not gonna put it in the garbage later. You're not. You're gonna leave it there. The dishes are gonna pile up. It's gonna get all nasty. And then I'm gonna have to take the tea bag out of the sink and put it in the garbage. Or maybe that's what you knew was gonna happen. 2, whoever called the police on my lawn instead of talking to me like a good neighbor, your move. Your move. So essentially, you wouldn't cut your grass. So someone called the police on you and now you just put a lot of flamingos. You know, speaking as someone who genuinely loves these flamingos, I don't see a problem here. If I had a lawn, these would be all over it. I mean, look at that shit. I love a flamingo. My buddy slept with my girl, so I replaced his 20-year-old whiskey with 50-year-old Okay, that's disgusting. That's a bit gross. I don't know if I would go that far. I'm just saying, that's kind of nasty. I think you crossed a line there, rose ghost. Alrighty, friends. I hope you enjoyed that. I love pettiness. I'm here for the pettiness. I love it. It's excellent. It's just. I hope you got lots of petty ideas from this video.